Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Goodfellas podcast, Sunday boxing talk. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. Got my OG big bro in here, man. Boxing first vlog. What is going on, player?
Man, salute from the general, man. Just here to talk about that extremely long card from yesterday.
Yes, indeed. And I got my little bro, Ty Finney, the legend, in the building. What is going on, good brother?
What's going on, man? Kind of tired, but yeah, still happy to be here, man. So let's get
Yeah,
it.
for sure, for sure. For the people that don't know, Ty Finney, the legend, pulled damn near all nighter last night on his channel. So definitely go subscribe to his channel. Also subscribe to Boxing First Vlogs channel as well, just to get that out the way, fresh out the gate. We had a marathon of a card yesterday, and to be honest with you, it was so many fights on. They could have made that a weekend event. They could have made some of them Saturday and some of them today. You know what I mean? Like that's how big the card was. But man, Crawford won his fight. Rayo, we got to talk about Rayo too over Pitbull Cruz. Bacoli and Jared Anderson, we definitely got to talk about that. Almost Philly native Andy Cruz put on a show. And David Morrell, we got to talk about David Morrell as well. So we got a lot to cover in a little bit of time. Legend, I'm gonna let you pick the first topic so we can kick this off.
Yeah, that long card, man. The most entertaining fight to me was definitely Martin McCauley and Jared Anderson, man. That fight was like crazy because Martin McCauley, just the style, the way he just stands in front of you. And like he just put the pause on, Jared Anderson, with the jabs that he was doing, the uppercuts, like Jared Anderson, it was just too much for him. But he's a young guy. Usually he's the guy that weathers the storm, but yeah, McCauley was just too much for him, man. So salute to Martin McCauley getting that victory. But to me, that was the most entertaining fight.
Log, cook up, bro.
I actually give it to Big Baby and Andy Ruiz. I thought they got it in. Did what I was expected to do. I did. That was a good call by me. I did think that fight was going the distance. But yeah, I give that fight of the night.
Did you just pat yourself on the back?
Yeah, always. I try to dislocate my shoulder, pat myself on the back.
Oh man. The most entertaining fight for me was definitely Bacoli and Jared Anderson. But let's actually get into that first. Legend, in terms of Jared Anderson, like where do you think he goes from here after taking that type of a loss?
Man, he's definitely got to go back to the drawing board, work on some things. But I mean, he's already fought, a former champion in Charles Martin, so he's done well, okay with the competition. But like after that kind of beating, I think he needs another tune-up just before fighting somebody dangerous. He needs another tune-up or a soft touch, yeah, because that was a beating, man.
Yeah, Vlog, what you thought about the fight, brother?
I thought it was a difference between a man and a boy. Nicknamed Big Baby for a reason. You still out there throwing kid punches, and dude was throwing double OG shots. Like, I ain't finna be here long. I ain't got the energy to be out here playing around. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this dinner and get on away from the table. So that's pretty much what it seemed like to me. And as far as towards the future, maybe look for the same level of competition, probably maybe not as deadly as far as puncher wise, but you got to be able to beat these big dudes because we're in that era of these monster ass heavyweights. He's pretty much a monster heavyweight himself at 250. So he just has to just try to pick a little bit less stiffer competition but you don't want to take such a step back though, because he's been upscaling. Like you said, he beat a former champion. He had Bacoli, if he would have, to me, stuck and moved. He should have been doing what Rayo did. Stick and move, baby. Slide your feet, 1, 2. He was trying to throw 3, 4s. The 3-4s got him in trouble because after the 3-4s, he couldn't move. He just used his move energy. You got to throw the 1-2 and conserve the move energy, and later 5, 6, 7 rounds start landing your power shots and things like that. I thought he should have boxed more early. I thought that's what they was going to do. Tire the big man out.
Yeah, both of y'all, great points. I'm just gonna add on. Basically, with Jared Anderson, it really just seemed like he went in there. You could tell pretty much after round 1, he had that look on his face, like, man, this gonna be a long night. Win or lose, this gonna be a long night. And I think again, when these guys are on the come up, you have to put these guys in to where they have to fight a different variety of styles. This was a fight where, like Vlog said, Jared Anderson needed to stick and move. He needed to flash the jab. He needed to be defensively responsible first before he did anything else. If you look at Jared Anderson's career, he's never been asked to do that. And I know Vlog and I touched on this probably more than a year ago. And he had a fight, and it was on ESPN, and he won the fight easily, but he kept on doing this lean back defense where he's like tilting all the way back. And Vlog and I talked about that like a year ago. We was like, listen, he gets up against a high quality heavyweight, they're going to eat that up. And that's exactly what happened. I don't like the way Jared Anderson was talking before the fight. He's talking about he's going to retire by the time he's 26. Got arrested. Just anybody that's talking that retirement talk, I'm a little skeptical. I don't know where Jared Anderson goes from here. He need to take a break. And these trainers, a lot of these trainers, they be getting away with murder, man. Like Jared Anderson, them flaws that came out, them flaws been there for a very long time. Very long time. And I don't know if they're working on it and he's just not applying it, or they're not working on it at all. But if he keeps fighting like that defensively, he's going to have to retire by the time he's 26. Straight up.
I was going to say, I agree with you 100, as far as that retirement talk. I was going to say that too. I remember the video I seen with him with Roy Jones, and he was talking to Jones and he was crying. So him talking about retirement that early in his career, like that didn't seem right. You know what I mean? It didn't seem right. But like I said, he's the guy that usually, whether it's a storm, he takes big shots and he comes back strong. But like I said, Bicoli just had that style where he just stand in front of you. Like he wasn't going nowhere. He showed that. He just stood in front of him the whole time. And Anderson just couldn't do nothing with him. Yeah,
Bicoli's going to be a problem. And I don't want nobody to get upset. I'm not saying that he is this person. But when you watch Bicoli fight, the way he throw his shots, his size, you think of Foreman the way you was watching him yesterday against Jared Anderson. And the one thing that he does offensively, and big shout out to Padman McGriff because he actually teaches this. His hands is always here. They weren't here. They was here. So if you notice, they were short shots, Vlog, short shots, small shots, bang, bang. They weren't coming from here. They was coming from right here. He couldn't get away from that straight right hand, bro. Like Jared Anderson could not get away from that straight right hand.
To me, that wasn't. It was the uppercut. It's uppercut like they say, the punch you don't see is the one that hurts you. And to me, because he wasn't moving, it was available for the uppercut. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like he took his ability to move out of the fight in the first round because he was throwing those heavy combinations. They was landing. He was looking nasty, but you hitting a brick wall though. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You want the wall to fall, so you want to move around the wall. You want the wall to try to create its own movement and stumbling and doing all this awkward stuff that a wall doesn't do. Right. You didn't give yourself the ability to do that, bro. You should have been sticking and moving. Tied that right hand to your side and threw that jab, shoulder, bringing your shoulder as a third defensive body part. He just, bro, I don't know. I thought he wanted to go for the kill. He wanted to be spectacular. Yeah. And if you look at the environment, that wasn't the time to be spectacular. The building wasn't filled. It was empty. It looked like a bunch of stadium workers was out there. That wasn't the time to try to engage for the crowd and all of that sort of thing. So tricky situation for the young man. I don't suggest he quit because he definitely is a solid boxer. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. The American heavyweight era is over.
Yeah, to be honest with you, he'd have been better off fighting Wilder. Real shit.
Wilder wouldn't have took that fight because Wilder wouldn't have won.
It was in the contract. It was in the contract. If Wilder would have won his last fight, it was going to be him. It was going to be him and Jared Anderson. It was in the contract.
Oh, okay. Well, then both of them didn't deserve. They don't deserve to see each other because at this point, we got to give a credit to the Europeans. They're killing us. They're knocking us off. Ain't no reason to knock each other off. So we didn't need to see that fight. Yeah, they knocking us off, bro. It's over.
Yeah, hopefully Jared Anderson can bounce back. To be honest with you, I would look, no disrespect to his trainers. I don't know if they were telling him the right thing to do, but he obviously wasn't listening. And he haven't been listening for a while. Defensively, he ain't been listening, period.
I think it's for promotion. That's when the promotion has to step in. The promotion has to tell you, yo, you got to tighten your game up. You know what I'm saying? You
hard to tell somebody that when they undefeated.
Yeah, but they work for you. He's technically working for himself, but under the promotion and the package and looking at, like you said, looking at how he was leaning back, the wild shots he was throwing against butter competition, you could get away with that. But when you stepping up, it's more of a strategic game. If you look at the main event, take a page out their book and strategically fight your way to a victory after a certain point in your career.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just the 9 times out of 10, the promoter don't watch boxing the same way we do, so they don't see the same flaws that we do. That's his. I get what you're saying.
I mean, I definitely agree with that, but I still think Top Rank doesn't do a good. That's the same thing with Shakur. They're not promoting him to be more or asking him to be a little bit more aggressive. Sell the package a little bit more during the fight. So I think just a little bit.
But he tried to sell the package because he tried to take his head off when he should have.
I'm not saying the same advice for Jared Anderson. I'm just saying in different situations, a promotion can step in to me and say something to the fighter. Somebody on the promotion, don't have to be Bob Arum, but somebody that's paying attention to their band of fighters that are under the banister. You gotta analyze what's going on with each fighter. You just I don't know.
I think Jared Anderson, he probably needed that.
I don't think he needed it like that. I don't think he needed it like that.
You know how it is in boxing though. You keep getting away with shit. Usually that's the karma that happens.
I get it, but when you young and you get slapped up like that, I think it could hurt his psyche a little bit, bro, because that last uppercut, that shit almost knocked that man out the ring, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. That's the thing. If you've been going through years of not listening to your coaches,
that's what I'm at. That's what I said that to ask you this. Do you think it's going to hurt or help? Like, what do you think is going to be the ending result from that? Will it help or hurt?
I think it's going to help them, but they have to be extremely careful on who they pick next. They have to be extremely careful because they got a fight between his name is already out there, but he took a bad loss. But then he can't afford to lose to a no name either.
Exactly.
So they're kind of in a little conundrum a little bit. You know,
I think.
Let me get in the comment section. They in here.
Go ahead. Let T5 let Ty say a speech real quick.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just think he was real extremely confident too, because you see at the face off he was dancing. And then at the press conference, him and Big Baby Miller were going back and forth. So I think he was confident and kind of overlooking. But like once he was time to go to war, he was like, I ain't prepared for this, man.
A legend to cap this off, bro. To cap this off, anybody that's wearing flannel trunks to the ring, man, is a dangerous individual, yo. Hey, vlog, you already know those them old boxers from the poppy store that the broke niggas be getting.
Yo,
You know
that's
what I
what I
Man,
mean?
told Chris. I
what
said
Yeah,
these niggas
man, that's
wearing
dangerous,
boxes, man.
bro. That's
What
a
did Devin
dangerous
Haney?
man.
What was
Shane,
Devin
what's
Haney?
up, bro?
What's up? What was Devin Haney wearing when he fought Ryan Garcia? Wasn't he wearing flannels as well?
He was wearing his joints looked like they
No,
were
no, he
like
was wearing
designer
essential.
though.
He was wearing essential.
listen, your boy is dressed like that because he live in Scotland now. You know they love that plaid over there, bro. They
That
they
plaid,
invented that plaid.
them plaid shorts. I seen them
Wait,
joints. I said,
but
oh man, I said Big
I
Baby
came
in
online
trouble,
for
man.
one thing, bro. I came
Uh-huh.
online for one thing, not for
Yes,
money,
sir.
not for anything. I came last week. I said you're gonna say the three magic words, and I need you to say it, Jeff.
I don't know the three words. I'll say them, but I honestly don't know them. What
The
am I
three
saying?
words was "you was right." That's what I want to
Yeah,
know, bro.
your prediction was right. Your
Hold
prediction was
up, I
right.
was on that first.
Um,
Don't give it to him
yeah,
as if he got
No,
on
bro.
and coattailed me. I said that shit was going the distance first.
No, you didn't,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I
Go
no,
watch it
it's
back.
I,
Go watch it back, bro. I was
no,
the
I
first one. I
this
said, 1 second, Jeff. One
go
second,
ahead.
Jeff. I want to say how the conversation went. I said, I don't want to change the subject because we were talking about something else. And I was like, I'm going to make an outlandish statement. I think Majimov's going to be the hardest fight for Crawford. Then you said the fight's going the distance. But I was the first one to say that. Go and watch it back.
he gonna say,
Listen.
okay,
I'll give you that, and I don't think now I didn't exactly agree. I said it was going to be one of his top five
You did.
toughest fights. But the distance thing, really, I mean, you just gotta give credit to Madrimov, man. I mean, it really ain't no other way to really chop it.
How did you see the fight? How did you guys see the fight?
I mean, I thought Crawford won the fight. I thought it was relatively close. I didn't the way the scorecards was. I really didn't have a big problem with the scorecards.
I,
I thought they was about as spot on as you can be for the
I,
judges that we have
I
nowadays.
think the scores were good, but the actual rounds were wrong. Like
I agree
as
with
what
that.
like they gave Crawford on all three scorecards round 9 and round 10. When I
Yeah, I was
thought
like, that's
round
crazy.
9 and round 10 were
It's crazy.
Majimov's best rounds.
They was his
I
best round.
because in round 11 and 12, Crawford came out because he knew he had to come out. Like,
Yeah,
I thought Crawford started well. I think they both started quite cautious. I think Crawford was biting on every feint Majimov threw.
yeah,
And I said before the fight, it's going to be hard for Crawford to time him because Majimov isn't going to give him anything to time off. He's
yeah,
not going to give him anything to time off. I have never seen Crawford so cautious in my life. I've never
yeah.
seen him so
It's a
cautious.
but it goes back to what was said last week, and on here we give credit where credit is due. Madrimov, he has really good feet, but he don't do too much with them. If you understand what I'm saying, he
Yeah,
he makes the right moves at the right time. You never seen Crawford reset that much. And
never.
that's the purpose of having good feet. Make your guy reset, make your guy think before they walk through that front door. We've been preaching that for years. And that was on display last night.
Unless you have elite wilder punch power, tank punch power. If you have better footwork than your opponent, they're always gonna struggle.
You're gonna put your
There's only
yeah,
there's only one form of transportation in boxing, and that's your legs, bro. You have no
absolutely.
other way of getting around in the ring. And I felt like I felt Crawford won the fight on points, but I felt like Joe Diaz brought up a good point, which was every swing round went in Crawford's favor.
Crawford's favor. Mm-hmm.
Which
So you had a 7-5? You had a 7-5?
I had it 7-5 because I thought Majimov won the 10th and 9th. I mean 10th, 9th, 8th. I thought he
Yeah.
won those three, and I gave him. I don't know if it was round 5 or round 4, one of the two.
I think I gave him 4. I think I gave him 4. I had it 7-5. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even have been mad if they said a draw. I'm gonna keep it stacked.
Because
I'm gonna keep it
round
stacked.
one could have gone to anyone. No
Yeah,
one
that
threw
was just
anything
it.
in
Nobody
round
did nothing. Nobody did nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, vlog, cook up.
It was a draw.
I'm not mad at that.
It's a draw
mad.
because if you look at the way the fight went, Madrimov didn't lose his title and Bud didn't really take it either. You understand what I'm saying? It was a pretty balanced fight. Bud had the better combinations. Madrimov threw the harder single punches. The footwork was pretty balanced. Bud took the footwork ability over in the 11th and 12th, where his foot placement was in a better position for him to get off and control them rounds. It was a draw fight, man. It was a good fight. I do not think he took that title. You got to be honest, bro. He did not take the title, bro. You got to go take the title, bro.
On all three.
But Conceição took it. But Conceição took it.
In a situation, hold up. In a situation where your opponent more than half the fight, he's in the shell. Yeah, Conceição took that fight.
But
you telling me Foster wasn't in the shell for 6 to 7 rounds?
But nigga, he didn't. Conceição landed less than 10 punches for 10 out of the 12 rounds, bro.
Why?
And your boy never.
Stop
Okay.
it.
I think Blunt though. Why I think Blunt does have a point is because in round one, and if we're saying on 2 scorecards it's 7-5, all 3 judges gave the first round to Bud. There is no one who can put their hand on heart and tell me that Bud won that first round. You can make the debate for it, but no one really landed anything in that round.
Neither one of them.
So
you can flip a coin.
The fact that you gave the benefit of doubt to Bud shows me that there's hometown cooking. I felt like
he wasn't in his hometown though.
When I mean hometown cooking is the same home countries, the A side. That's what I mean. I felt, and I'm saying Bud won the fight on my score because I felt Bud won the fight. But the fact that nobody saw that fight as a 6-6 when you all 3 gave the first round to Bud, when nobody really won that round. So for me, if I'm a champ, Jeff, if that fight's in Uzbekistan, who wins that fight?
I mean, probably.
That's probably a draw. It's probably a draw.
It's probably a draw. But when Vlog said it, I said I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with the draw. If you have it 7-5, you can't say that 6-6 is not fair. You're one round.
Okay, answer me a question. Can you see it 7-5 the other way?
Yes.
You can see it 7-5 the other way too. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Listen, that was. I guess I can kind of sum it up like this. It takes somebody of Buzz type talent to figure that out. There's a lot of fighters that's not beating that Madrimov from last night.
Bro, you said the same thing my cousin said yesterday. Like, there was a moment in that fight where everyone was booing Crawford, and I'm like, what people don't understand is Crawford, the only reason why that fight was anywhere near competitive is because Crawford didn't overlook Madrimov. If Crawford went out and fought like everybody else said, he would have got stopped. He would have got stopped. Yeah,
he's losing.
Because he would have just walked in there and thought, you know what, I've knocked Spence out, so I'm gonna knock this dude out. Bro, the foot feints that Madrimov showed in the first 6 rounds, bro. I don't think I've ever seen anyone humble another fighter just off foot feints. I've never seen it, bro. Bud was biting on every feint, bro. Every feint Bud was biting on. And he just so great from Crawford to make the adjustment. Like, no.
Answer me this. Answer me this. If you're the challenger and you miss damn near a third of your shots, is that taking the title?
Conceição did the same thing, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. While Conceição, well, listen, you saying Conceição did that. So while Conceição was missing, was Foster even throwing?
But that wasn't your point.
No. Then you ain't answer my question. Answer my question.
No, was Foster? I answered your question.
You said that wasn't a thing. That's not answering my question. Was Foster throwing?
Repeat your question.
while Conceição was missing, was Foster even throwing?
Yes, he was. He landed more shots.
Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
Google it.
Bro, I put the numbers up. He threw damn near 300 more punches than he did.
Bro, we're talking about landed shots, bro. Landed shots.
Neither one of them was landing, so I'm going to give the fight. Listen, hold up. Can I finish? If I'm judging a fight and one fighter's not even throwing, I'm going to give it to the dude that is at least causing the fight, giving me the action. That's what you break that fight down to do.
Who landed more shots, bro? Who landed more shots?
I don't care about that if you're not giving me no action.
What's the point of
If you throw 100 punches and you land 70 of them, and dude throw 800 punches but only land 60 of them, I'm going to give it to the dude with the 800 punches.
Shane,
come on, bro. You missed it. No, Shane don't got nothing to do with this conversation. This is between me and you.
Shane, ain't he supposed to score?
Of course.
Ain't he supposed to score?
Of course.
Okay, so if you're not even giving me the action to score, why would I give the fight to you? You're not giving me the action.
You know the thing with
just stop.
The champion.
The issue with the Conceição and the issue with the Conceição and Shaki Foster thing was the rounds in which Foster won, he won very clear. So if you land 12 punches in a round, and I land 2 punches in a round, it's still 10-9. It's still 10-9. So even if Oshaki, because I get both of your points. But the thing with Oshaki Foster, where I have no sympathy for Foster, is because in rounds where it was 10-2, you won that round, but you only win it 10-9. How big the gap between punch stats, it doesn't make a difference. If I win a round 10-2 in punch stats and you win the next round 9-8, it still works the same as 10-9.
Hey, Shane,
still come out
you want to know, but you want to know why I said what I said the vlog? You want to know why I said what I said the vlog?
Why?
Vlog said if the challenger does something in regards to the champion, should the challenger get it? That's why I responded with the Conceição shit. Because he just said the opposite the previous week. He said the opposite.
What are you saying though? What are you saying that I'm saying?
Bro, you said the person that bought the fight, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I said you, and then you also said the challenger didn't take it from the champion. My point
in
was
the Bud situation. In the Bud situation.
But you compared them to though.
That's how I compared it, because Bud, like Shane said, was biting on so many feints. He didn't have the ability to really go take the belt. He was too cautious. He had a good fight. I'm not saying he didn't. For a dude of his ability, he fought through the cautiousness. He found a home for his shots. He said, okay, the only shot that's really going to work right now is the jab. He controlled the fight with the jab to a certain extent, but he also he didn't control the fight. He did not go say round 1 to round 12. I'm controlling this fight.
I don't think Jeff saying Crawford controlled the fight though.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
No, I'm talking about as far as going to get the belt, going to take the belt.
Look, I understand what you're saying. I only wanted to make one point. You said Crawford didn't take the belt from Madrimov.
He did.
But then in the same breath, you said the Conceição took it.
Because he took the fight to the champion. He took the fight.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Why you not let me explain why I say Conceição won a title fight? He took the fight to the champion. He made the fight happen. In this situation, Bud was cautious while doing work. It was a balanced situation.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What does ineffective aggressiveness mean?
Is what Jared Anderson? Ineffective
we ain't gonna twist this shit, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
I'm right in a way. That's aggression, but it was ineffective. He was punching the shit out of goddamn Coley, and it was ineffective. I get that.
But they were landing shots, though.
It wasn't effective. It wasn't effective.
But he landed, though, because they saw landing shit.
It wasn't effective.
Bro, listen.
Am I right or wrong?
We gotta move on. I gotta argue with you. And it's my fault because I brought it up. That's my fault.
Go.
That's my fault. Let me get the comments. Yes,
Ty
sir.
Finney. So continue. I was gonna ask.
So
Finney
I'm
a
gonna run through
question.
the comments real quick. Brendan Smith in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. He said I thought TC won, but I thought it was what you like. That's fair. That's fair. He said I thought TC should have made it more into a fight. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all, but I'll get to that. Damn, King Louis. Big shout out to you, bro. He said shout out to G5 and Vlog. Big shout out to you, bro. DM3 ENT said I'm tuned in. Big shout out to you. DOG215, what's going on? Said Bacoli was there to pick off Jared. Euro heavyweight stayed far away from Bacoli. He took the bait. Good point. He said if Jared did his homework, he'd know the top heavyweights got beat up in sparring by Bacoli. Sparring don't mean that. I know Shane gonna get on that.
That's not necessarily the truth neither.
Yeah,
like, he had a great spar against Dubois, but he's sparred some guys. He sparred Fury and he didn't have as much success. He didn't beat up every heavyweight, but
right.
He's a good fighter. We saw that yesterday. But
yeah,
I don't want anyone thinking that Bacoli's the next coming of George Foreman because he's not that neither. I saw Michael Hunter beat him, bro. So I think yesterday
listen, that Michael Hunter John, bro, a shoulder injury, and he got that shoulder injury midway through that fight.
No, but he was losing before the fight.
So that told me the shoulder was already acting up, and it just got severely injured.
I just think it was the limitations of Jared Anderson yesterday more than anything else. Jared Anderson was so limited yesterday.
The limitations was the limitation in his power.
His
power was
that was it, bro.
His whole fight with his hands down. He fought his whole fight with his hands down, bro.
No, he had his hands up. Dude was catching him with that uppercut, made his hands drop.
Hey, vlog. It wasn't tight though.
Yeah, it wasn't tight. They were up, and he was going around. Yeah, and he was going straight through him too, because the right hand was going. Yeah.
Shane, you could put an air conditioner between them hands, boy. This joint was like this, straight up. But let's get to Pitbull Cruz, Rayo.
One second before that, I just wanted to ask Ty Finney, who did you think won the fight, Bud or Magical? You're on mute, bro.
I would say Bud, but I just say I was not entertained with the fight, man. I mean, I covered it, but I wasn't entertained by the fight. I wasn't entertained. I just wasn't.
Can I say something about that? The way the fight went, like I think after watching Anderson Bacoli, after watching Andy Ruiz and Big Baby Miller go at it, even Rayo and Pitbull, it was like action, and then it was a strategy matchup. So I can't even get mad at anybody that says that. Me personally, I was entertained in the sense of like, I'm looking at the feet. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, Madrimal. Shit. Yo, I was entertained for different reasons.
Now we talking about looking at feet. What the fuck was going on with Cruz and his camp not being able to step to the left and stop this fucking dude, bro?
Pitbull?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care what anyone says, bro. I said this before the fight, and I'm saying this live on G5 Jeff TV, bro. Pitbull Cruz is not a good fighter, bro. He's never been a good fighter. This guy is so limited, bro. He's so one-dimensional. Like anyone with half a good boxing brain, good understanding of distance will beat this dude, bro. If you don't have a good understanding of distance, you're gonna give him a chance. But he's so limited. Like I literally before the fight, I said to Joseph Grill, shout out to Joseph Grill. I said
big shout out to Grill, bro.
Shout out to him. I said he's gonna get cooked. I said, bro, anyone
he didn't get cooked. He just, to me, he was relying on his power instead of his actual all-around boxing ability. He wasn't patient enough. His corner didn't assist him.
He's never been patient.
But
on this level, bro, you stepping up you at 140, you the champ. Let the fighters come. Let the fight come to you now. That's patience. Like, okay, I'm the man now. I don't have to go kill these dudes. Go show everybody this, that, and the third. Bro, he did not let the fight develop, bro. He went out there and tried to go take dude head off round after round. Nobody reset after round 3 to say, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
Hey, Vlog, but you you're asking somebody to do something that they've never done before.
Bro, we grown men, bro. Stop. He's not a robot, bro. He's not a robot, bro. He's a grown man. He can
you ever seen him let a fight come to him?
What I'm saying is, no, Jeff, but I understand that. But at some point in time, boxing is 85% mental. You have to use your intelligence. Your corner. Listen to me though, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not just putting it on him. It's his corner. That's your third eye. They're supposed to be able to rein you in, calm you down, help you with all the outside sort of stuff that I just did not see any corrections going on in the fight.
Blunt, I think even if he had Emmanuel Stewart in the corner saying, bro, you need to let the fight come to you, Pitbull would have still done the same thing, bro. Because, bro, this guy is so limited, bro. Literally.
He showed me that last night. He's
the size of he's got arms shorter than, bro.
Now you brought that up. So if you know you can't reach the object, why even throw the punch? Like he was throwing punches that you knew you wasn't going to land. Like, what the fuck is this dude doing? What the fuck is this dude doing?
Vlog, he been doing that his whole career. The only difference is he just couldn't get to this guy. He been doing the same thing his whole career.
Anyone who had half a good boxing IQ, the reason why people loved him is because he beat Rolly. I'm like, Rolly can't box, bro. Rolly, for all Rolly's talking, like he can't box. If you have
Rolly's a Latin Adrian Broner.
I'll be real, bro, and you're not gonna laugh. If you put Isaac Cruz right now in there with Jack Catterall, he gets beaten 12-0, bro. And I don't even think Jack Catterall's that good of a fighter. But he beats Pitbull Cruz because he's got half a good boxing brain, bro. Once you're willing to just use your bit of movement, keep your distance, you'll beat this dude because he's got no ability to adjust. That same thing you're talking about, asking someone to say, you know what, let me rein this in and stop trying to throw punches I'm not going to land. Anyone who has half a boxing brain would have said, okay, I'm going to stop throwing punches from so long range and I can't reach him. He continued doing it till round 12, bro.
Man,
this guy is so stupid.
Bro, I was in here. If I had any hair, bro, I'd have pulled that shit out watching this motherfucker fight. I felt like the most angry Mexican that probably was walking the streets of Phoenix, Arizona yesterday. Like, what am I watching? Why is this dude doing this? Like, somebody come from Mexico and translate to this dude in the most natural form of Spanish that there is. So maybe it was a communication breakdown. I don't know what the hell was going on. He kept doing the same thing.
They thought he won the fight, bro. They thought he won the fight.
Huh? What you say, Shane?
They thought he won the fight.
He won the fight, bro.
I'm gonna say this in defense of that.
They bugging.
He didn't get blown out the water. He didn't lose a fight. He lost a boxing match.
He got outclassed.
That's what I said. He lost a boxing match. He didn't lose a fight. He lost a boxing match.
A vlog. I'm gonna say this too before we keep it pushing. It's very hard to let a fight come to you when you got the height of a preschooler.
Can I say this though? In another defense, if you remember, hold on. If you remember, there were times in the fight where he stopped to catch his breath and all of that, and obviously we seen Valencia. Rayo. Nah, what's his last name again?
Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela. Valenzuela. He was actually coming forward. So to me, that's when now my power can come into play. The pressure's coming to me. When that happened, he still wasn't throwing the right punches.
That was foreign to him.
Bro. That's what I said, bro. They I don't know. I blame that on his corner more than anybody else. But we could definitely move on.
Vlog, his plan B was enforcing plan A.
Man,
when you're a one-dimensional fighter, that's usually how it is, bro.
And plan C was try plan A and plan B again.
Facts, bro. Facts. Big shout out to Bruce Gas, man. Big shout out to Bruce Gas. Said salute, brothers. Big shout out to your family. Dog 215. He said Bud post fight said Madrimov patience was what stood out the most. No, listen, but you could tell he did his homework though. Like if he would have came in there bullshit, it would have been a clear loss.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Can we? hold up, real quick. I ain't even gonna be long. I think we could change the word patience to power. I think that's what we can say.
I get the point of patience though, because if you watch Madrimov normally, he does a lot of the time. He launches in with these hooks. He spent the whole camp with Bivol. He sparred Bivol the whole camp, and I felt like he looked a lot like what Bivol does.
Bivol.
Where Bivol
That's
doesn't
straight.
overcommit.
That's straight.
He did not overcommit, and he relied so much on straight shots. You watch Madrimov
Man, that
normally,
straight right
he
hand to
relies
me
a
was.
lot on hooks.
I thought the straight right hand was the power punch of the fight. It was the punch that stood out during the whole fight to me. I seen Bud jab active, but that straight right, man, that was very devastating against the southpaw position. And Bud just kept taking it like, I'm not changing, because to me, he didn't want that left hook. He'd rather take the straight right than dude's left hook, because dude left hook is the one that actually had his eye starting to drop like he had Taco Bell palsy, because his eye was starting to sag a little bit. Big shout out to his corner.
Listen, the thing that's crazy, like, and it just goes to show how intelligent both guys are. It don't matter what sport it is, wherever you're playing somebody, you're going to get somebody, you take away their top weapon. Both guys was going through the process to take away each other's top weapon, and that's a lot of what you was watching as far as the feet, the feints. Like, if you're just a boxing purist,
they both stopped each other from switching. They're both switchers.
Correct.
They both stopped each other from switching.
Facts.
They both stopped each other. Bud's best punch is his backhand when he walks you onto a shot. Mm-hmm. He couldn't land one backhand. Madramov's best shot is that left hook. And I know the left hook normally lands at a much higher percentage, but because Bud was just so he was constantly prodding with that jab, it cancelled each other out, bro. They literally cancelled each other out, bro.
From a technical standpoint, that was some beautiful stuff to watch, for sure. Tommy Dokes in the building said Madrimov was doing a solid job taking Bud lead hand away. That's what we was talking about. That was what we was talking about. Said Sugar Hill couldn't save Jared Anderson. I
think Sugar Hill was an overrated coach, but we'll go into that another day.
Okay.
Wait, wasn't he Anthony Durrell's coach?
Yep.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he was that good of a coach. That's just me.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with you. Is the Canelo fight for Bud off the table now?
Yeah. Man, way off the table.
Yeah,
he don't want none of that.
I didn't want to see that fight prior to last night. But everybody has a cap in terms of their weight, man. It looked like with Crawford, like 54 is the cap. I don't want to see him at 60. I don't want to see him at 68. Like 54, shut it down.
To be honest, bro, I don't think only person at 54 that he knocks out right now, probably Danny Garcia.
He might knock out Virgil.
Yeah, Ortiz, because he don't got no defense. He's so stationary.
Virgil ain't got no discipline and no defense.
But he don't. To me, the size matters. That your power and all of that 11-fight knockout ratio. Again, some of those dudes were smaller dudes that he was knocking out. Yeah. Now these are bigger dudes, and we asking them to do the same thing. Obviously, that streak came to an end last night, and fittingly, because I called it.
That's the second pat he did on his own back.
Man, I'll tell you, I ain't gonna have music shoulder in place by the end of the fight.
He patted himself in the back. I don't think I got the intro done, brother. I just heard his hand smacking his back.
I was gonna say,
no, but that's great. No, like real shit though. Great job by Vlog and Shane. Prior to
bro.
This fight.
I'm so pissed right now. Can I just get a chance to vent for 3 minutes, bro?
Go ahead, do you think, bro?
3 minutes, 30 seconds. Bro, I called every fight on the card correct. I placed the bet. If you guys follow me on Instagram, go check. The bet's still live, bro. I bet every fight came through from $75. I would have won $1,300. And the only bet that let me down, I bet Miller to beat Ruiz on points.
I was sick.
And bro,
I was sick for you.
They robbed me, bro. They robbed me.
Can I be honest, bro? I thought Miller did that to himself, and I don't know. I think Turkey Al-Sheikh or somebody called him because after round 5, that motherfucker didn't throw another serious body punch the rest of the fight. And if all he would have did was throw body punches, he would have folded Ruiz over like a lawn chair,
So do you
homie. I'm
think
trying to tell you.
Do you think Ruiz won the fight?
Nah, that was a draw. That was a
thought
draw.
that was a draw.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was a draw.
You know what's so
I'm
crazy?
gonna say
You know
this.
what's so
No, I'm
crazy?
gonna say this. No, why? Because Ruiz had the faster combinations. Ruiz caught the second win. He won 11th in the 12th round. He lost a lot of the middle.
No chance.
Huh?
No chance.
So he didn't outpunch him in the 12th? He wasn't throwing the harder shots in the 12th?
No, bro, this guy couldn't stand. Bro, you know, everyone, the only person who thought Ruiz won that fight was you, because Ruiz didn't even think he won that fight.
I didn't say he won. I said it was a draw. I said it was a draw.
Go watch.
No, I said it was a draw. I never said he won. I said it was a draw.
Fair enough. Go watch Ruiz's face when the draw was announced. It was like, thank God for that, because the first thing this dude said was, "Oh, my hand was busted. I want a rematch." That doesn't sound like a dude who felt like he won the fight, bro. That sounds like a dude who felt he lost, bro.
Bro, out of all the fights, that probably was the one where I was like, that for me, that one was like clear. Like, forget the bets and all that other stuff. Like, to me, that
I don't know. That was a draw to me.
I might have to take. I might have to take your judging away, vlog. You got some questionable.
Let's be honest, bro. Big Baby Miller was not throwing anything of real significance once he even had the advantage. Once he took the advantage.
Watch this, Shane.
All right, bro.
Who was bringing the fight, bro?
Again, I get you that. It was what was the person that was the fight being brought to? What was their response? To fight back, to actually land combinations.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
I didn't.
Y'all love vlog, yo.
Bro. I never said that the man won the fight, but he didn't get blown out the water either. That's why it was a draw.
I need to start seeing rounds from you, vlog. I need to start seeing some actual scorecards.
I called you yesterday. Hold up. I called you yesterday so we could do a live, so you could actually get my live scoring. The last time we did a live, me and Shane was on point, and the motherfuckers in the stadium disagreed with us on the on the Charlo fight.
Oh, Charlo Castano, I remember that.
Yeah, so my live scorecards be on point. It be
how far back was that, bro?
That's a couple years ago.
Hey, Blood, we need some update. We need to update the resume, baby. I need. Can we?
I'm giving it to y'all. Y'all just disagreeing with me. Y'all would be on live doing the disagreements. Now we doing it after the fight disagreements.
Listen. I'll listen. I'll give you the Conceição joint over this Big Baby Miller and Ruiz joint. I'll throw that one in the trash. This one though.
All right, Big Baby Miller won.
He fit all your criteria, bro.
Big Baby Miller won. Hold up. This is my point. I'm more mad to say it was a draw because I thought Big Baby Miller actually gave his real advantage away by stopping the body punching. Bro, you almost had this dude about to spit up his liver. I thought, like I said, he got a call from the Ali Turkey Shiki dude, and they told this motherfucker don't throw another body punch. And he did not throw another motherfucking body punch. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yo. That's his new name. He said Ali Turkey Shiki.
Man, whatever dude name is, bro.
I love vlog, yo. I love
I'm mad. I'm more mad at Miller for not finishing the fight, bro. You should have been continuing throwing them body punches.
I agree.
But bro, I just felt Ruiz was so. I felt Ruiz quitting that fight. I promise you, bro.
Was done.
The body punches. The fucking body punches made that motherfucker quit.
After that, but you can tell a vlog. I do agree with the body punch thing. But the way he was acting in the back half of the fight, that was a boxer that was affected by those early body shots. Yeah, he was done. He was done.
There was. You guys remember the part where Gerald Miller hits him with an uppercut at the end of the round, and he just stood there because he was so tired he couldn't even be bothered to defend himself anymore. He just stood there.
Right at the end, he walked it off though. I ain't gonna lie, he took it and walked. Took a second and then walked right straight to the corner. That round's over.
You know how he looked, bro? You know how he looked? he had the bubble guts on the way home. By the time he got to the door, the bubble guts went away and shit. He was like, oh, all right.
Oh man.
Yo,
Hey, do this dude do any road work? He must run backwards. This shit. God damn, my dude. The fuck is going on,
He
bro?
might be running backwards. Yo, that's funny. Tommy Doak said Turkey said he thought Madrimov won. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Tommy Doak said Morrell and Benavidez very lackluster in 1-5 performance.
Can I touch?
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Talk, brother.
That has to be the worst title fight victory in the history of the 4 weight classes.
But
you won a world title on that shit.
No, that wasn't a world title. That wasn't a world title.
Yes, it was. That was the WBA, bro. That was the
Eliminator.
Yeah, Eliminator.
Bivol got the WBA.
Bivol got him. Bivol and Beterbiev got him.
Nah, I thought that was nah, bro. Nah, bro. That's not undisputed.
Money,
it's an eliminator, bro.
Beterbiev versus Bivol in October.
So what strap did he get? What strap did they give him?
WBA interim.
It was an interim belt. It was an interim belt.
What's the purpose of having an interim belt if you got a champion? What are y'all talking about? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, I agree. I don't even want to get into it.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's fucking boxing.
David Morrell, bro. And the funniest thing is, it's like David Morrell and especially Benavidez, bro. They've benefited from being bigger than their opponents.
Absolutely.
And when they moved up to 75, like, you guys got to understand the skill level and the ability level between Beterbiev and Bivol and everyone else in the division is so big, bro. It's unbelievable. Like, the dude who Morrell just went the distance with, 3 years ago, Beterbiev knocked this dude out in 4 rounds. Morrell didn't even look close to knocking this dude out, bro.
Man, dude looked like he having trouble with orthodox fighters. Like, bro, go ahead, T10.
His opponent, Morrell's opponent, he was doing the shoulder roll good though.
Yeah.
He was doing good with that shoulder roll, and he really was using footwork.
He was crafty.
Finney, the thing about the shoulder roll is he used it so much against the southpaw. You rarely actually see that. And to be honest with you, I remember years ago. He wasn't doing that years ago, so he done improved his skills a little bit. He wasn't pulling that shit years ago.
Okay, can we be honest, bro? Y'all giving him credit on the defensive side. Man, that motherfucker offense was junior high school-esque, bro. He was throwing some little brother shots, bro. I can't give him no credit for the defense if you offensively showing me that, bro. Stop.
But that's different things, though, bro.
No commitment in his punches. No commitment in his punches.
You gotta understand, bro. He was brought in as a game
I get it.
He wasn't
I get it. I get it. I get it.
He was supposed to give Morrell rounds, and he done his job. It was for Morrell to get him up out of there, bro.
I get it.
But
if that was the case, then I'm not giving them no credit at all. I ain't giving them no credit for not getting knocked out if you didn't come to win.
He was competitive. I think he did about as much as he could with the skill set that he has.
I did too.
Yeah,
I think he did quite a bit. Morrell, I'll be honest.
But it goes to show that jump, that 68 to 75 jump ain't nothing to be played with. Nope. That ain't nothing to be played with.
I mean,
especially if you picking the wrong cupcakes. That you know what I'm saying? You picking the wrong cupcakes.
Yeah, straight up. Tommy Doak said Rayo looked better with Robert Garcia. I don't think it's Robert Garcia. Like, technically, you could say that because he was in the corner for the last 2, but. Like, I just think sometimes just guys just figure it out. Rayo got robbed in the first Colbert fight, so he had it. He just changed it up after the
so limited, bro. Pitbull Cruz is so limited, bro.
Hey, Shane, you know what I like from Rayo yesterday, yo? That little sneaky uppercut that he was sliding up in there.
Yeah,
that uppercut,
because you know what? It was so good because he threw it from the same angle that he threw the jab. He just turned it at the last minute. Yeah, it was so good.
And he was giving like that uppercut was coming straight from the shoulder roll.
While y'all giving out credit I'm more angry. Like y'all saw all of this that y'all liked in the fight. I saw so much in the fight that I disliked.
Oh, that is a great point.
Like I was just
Someone said, Bud is the only American to win under Turkey. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Look at it.
I'm gonna run through them. I'm gonna run
I'm-
through them real quick. Does Ryo School and Pitbull make Tank look bad? No.
No. not at all.
What about Crawford versus
Tank?
Mel? How y'all see that fight playing out?
I
I don't
think
even want to see that fight.
But
Crawford
I
wins,
said, but I don't. Where is Mel? Like
he's
Mel
staying at 154.
No,
He
I don't
came
believe
out.
no,
that.
I mean, like,
I don't
where
believe
is he?
that. I got to see that before I believe that, bro. This guy got a nice paycheck against Canelo. This guy's living a comfortable life.
He said
I
he's staying
need
at
to see,
154.
bro. I've heard Adrian Broner say he's fighting at 40 for the last 3 years. He ain't made 40 in years, bro. I need to see this dude at 54 before I believe that, bro.
Broner had to lose 40 just to get to 47 and shit. You know what I mean? Stay ready, Mac. What's going on? He said, "What's the damn deal?" He said, "See, y'all should have took my bet. Y'all would have won."
I know, bro.
We forgot to follow up.
I
We
was
definitely
so
got to follow
confident
up.
as well, bro. I was willing.
Yeah,
Me and Blunt was willing to take everybody's money.
yeah. They was gonna take everybody bet, bro. So you lucked up. Dog 215. He said, "Bud is the only American to win under Turkey. Let that
If you
sink
think
in."
about it, bro, Amo Williams, Raymond Ford, Wilder, what's that guy's name? Jared Anderson. They all lost in Saudi. They've all lost.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Mark Sanders, big shout out to you. He said, "Is Crawford Spence 2 still scheduled?"
No, not at all.
Nah.
Nobody want to see that shit at 154.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying.
And dude, probably, man, I don't know what Spence doing anyway, bro. As no confirmation, he didn't jump up and say, "I'll take the Tim Tszyu fight," since Tszyu lost his opponent. I don't know what's going on, and he got the legal stuff that he's dealing with too.
Let me
So
ask you guys a question. Who you guys put how do you guys rank 54 now? Because it's wide open, bro.
It's very wide open.
Yeah.
A
lot of opponents, man.
I don't. I gotta think about that.
got the answer to that. I got the answer to that.
What, Vlog?
Boots is ranked number 1.
He don't fight at 54. 54.
Boots is still ranked number 1.
At a weight class that he never fought at.
Bro, when he the only dude on the planet right now could be a 3-weight champion.
Which weight?
147, 154, and 160.
Bro, that sounds like I don't want to say fanboyish, but that's on a spectrum. Because,
bro, so you telling me right now he can't beat? Well, he's already a champ at 147, but he can't beat Stan Jonas. You telling me right now he can't go to 154 and do as good against Madrigal or even better against Madrigal and had took his belt? He can definitely beat Fundora. Man, he will chop Fundora down like a lemon tree, homie. I'm trying to tell you, man. So again, in that 160 is a wide open playing field. So give me any name.
And this is gonna be so bad because I should have said this to YSM as well. You know what I don't like about Boots fans is when they give Boots credit for something that he's never done. Bro, let's stop giving people things that they don't deserve. Let's wait until
what you talking about? Well, I didn't give him nothing that he don't deserve. I just said he can do this. I didn't say he did it. I didn't say he should be applauded for doing it. I just said that these are things that he could do. You give me another fighter right now that could be champion in 3 different weight classes. Just give me a name. Just give me a name.
Bro, I can say
Bud Crawford.
What division? He can go up to 160. He barely got out of the 154 fight. Struggling, throwing hard. I mean, Bud was doing everything he could to throw hard punches.
I could say any name because what you're doing is you're basing it on
Lord.
tangible. I can say
I thought you wasn't gonna be on here long.
I could say,
Fucking dude, man.
I can say Conor
This
Ben,
fucking
bro.
dude. Oh,
Jeff,
bro. Go ahead,
I
bro.
can say,
You didn't
I
give me
can
the
say,
name. I just asked you for a name.
bro,
That's
I can
all. I
say
didn't
Conor
ask you
Ben,
for all that.
bro. I can say Conor Ben.
Conor
Based on
Ben.
your
You
logic,
talking
I can
about a
say
drug
anyone.
addict? Are you telling me a
Bro,
drug addict?
bro, I don't
Stop.
believe
Stop.
it. I don't
Stop.
believe it.
Stop.
I
Stop.
don't like Conor Ben. You're not getting my point, blunt.
You not giving me a point. I asked you for a name for a
Bro,
dude that you think
listen
can
to
be
what
champion at 3 different
bro.
divisions
You
right
can't
now.
ask me a question and then not let me answer and let me
You're not
explain,
answering
bro.
it.
You're not letting me explain, bro. As soon as I say one sentence, you're cutting me off, bro. So my point is, you are basing the logic of Boots being able to win at 3 weight classes based on what you believe, not based on what you've
Based on
seen,
what I
bro.
see in the ring. Based
Bro,
on what I've seen in the ring.
he's never
Based
fought at
on what I've seen,
54
I
or
can make
60.
that statement based on what I've seen in the ring.
But
That's
he's
the
never
only way
fought
I
at
make the
54 or
statement.
60, bro. How can we give someone credit for
But
something
we
he's never
know he
done?
can carry the weight. So are
How
we
do we
not?
know
So
that,
or
bro?
do you not know
How do
that
we
he can
know that?
carry that weight? Do
How
you
do we
not
know
know
that?
that?
We don't know.
How
We
do we
don't
know that?
know.
How do we
We
know
don't
that?
know. It's an
First of all,
assumption. It's an assumption, bro.
you know how I know? Because Bud
How?
just showed me a dude that walks around at 160 can fight at 154. So Boots, the dude that probably walks
But
around at
Boots and Bud
181.
aren't the same
Listen
thing,
to
bro.
all
But
right, now all right.
Bud, Boots is
Boots is a better
Bud,
fighter than Bud. That's why I think if Bud did it, then I know Boots can do it because
no, but
Boots is a
no,
better
but
fighter than Bud.
no, but the reason why you can't use that as an excuse is because at least Bud
What
has got.
excuse? I didn't use any excuse.
No,
What
okay.
excuse are you talking about?
The reason why you can't use Bud as an example is because Bud has shown in the past that he can fight at multiple weight classes. Boots has never shown that. So what are we basing this on, bro? Bud has shown he's fought at 35, he's fought at 40, he's fought at 47. But Boots has only fought at 47. So we can't just give someone something based on nothing other than what we believe or what we hope. We have to do it based on what we've seen. I can't just say, "Ah, cool. If
So
that's the
based
case,
on what I've seen, from his boxing skills, I'm saying as a person that's a pundit of the sport that those skills transfer over to 2 more divisions. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You can disagree. That's what you do. That's why you stayed as long as you stayed, just so you could disagree with me.
yeah,
Can I
cool.
ask you a question? So, do you believe in the phrase "there's weight classes for a reason"?
Yeah. And I also believe there's fighters of generations that can do certain things, and Boots is one of those fighters.
I
He's just
agree with that as well. So
okay.
there's can
Then
I
there's
let
no
me
more reason
I'm
for the
gonna ask you one
conversation.
more.
The
I'm gonna ask you one
conversation's
more.
over.
I'm gonna ask you one
Conversation's
more.
over.
Listen,
Nope.
I'm gonna ask you one more.
Nope. Not
Is there
answering.
anybody on the planet that can beat Boots in your brain?
Usyk.
Who?
He
Usyk.
said Usyk.
No, I mean within reason as far as weight.
Right now, no.
Shane, you can't argue with him about nothing. He's the best fighter on all planets. You can't argue with Glove on that.
So Jeff, he's
Bro. So
basically saying the only way Boots will lose is if he moves to heavyweight. That's he said Usyk is the only one who can beat him. So the only way Boots is losing is
I
you
if he
know
said
moves to
I'm
heavyweight.
bro,
I
come
said
on, bro.
weight
Now you
within
want to go
reason.
literal
I
and
know he
shit.
was
You want to
joking
go
around.
literal and shit, man. You know I was just joking around, bro. But being honest, bro, I'm being honest, bro. Like out of the fighters that we know, there's probably a fighter we don't know that could beat Boots. I'm
Can I
talking
ask you
about
a
the people
question?
that we
If
know.
he wasn't
It-
from Philly, would you still have him so high? If he wasn't from Philly, would you still have him so high?
honestly,
I mean,
probably not. But I would have him high. No, hold up. Let me finish. I would have him high. He overstepped some other guys that I respect, like the Charlos. I respect the Buds. I respect these dudes. I just give them that advantage because we born on the same grounds, bro. We stomped the same cobblestone. So, and the G, I graduated from Germantown High School, so I know the whole. Just listen, bro. I'm just telling you, bro.
Hey, Blood, real
Boots is the
quick.
best.
Can I tell you my main concern?
I know
What I'm gonna say?
that my lofty expectations may be too much for him to handle.
No, I wasn't going there. You probably think that.
I do a little bit.
There's been points in his last, I would say, probably like 2 to 3 fights, and people aren't really paying attention to it. He's walking out of too many rounds where he's not really paying attention to what Boozy's saying to him. He needs to be careful with that. Bosie's telling him to do certain things, and Boots is going in there in straight kill mode. And I know Boots because he's from Philly, and I know him from the gyms and all that. I know he's a very intelligent individual. I need for him to start paying attention to Bosie a little bit more, but because it's the last 2-3 fights, Bosie ain't been happy. The last 2-3 fights, because he's not really listening to him.
The luckiest thing for Boots, bro. The luckiest thing for Boots. He's in a 147 division that I believe is weak. I believe the current 147-pound division is weak, and Boots will walk through everyone at 47 because I think that division is weak. I also think.
Listen, real quick, Shane. He would have walked through them when the division was live, but those dudes were ducking him. What are you talking? He would have beat Sean Porter before Bud beat Sean Porter, but Sean Porter never invited him to a fight. He would have beat Danny Garcia before he left the division, but Danny Garcia never invited him for a fight. This is Al and them fault that these dudes never allowed to cross the path.
Would he have beaten? Because you brought.
He would have beat Spence before Bud beat Spence.
You brought two names up. You brought two names up that I don't even think are elite fighters. I don't think Danny Garcia.
I'm talking about when the 147 had the names. I'm talking about the Thurmans, when everybody was in the division. But Boots was still 21, 22, 23 and 0. But he was still a guy that you could have picked up the phone and said, "Yo, let's make this fight."
But Blunt,
and they avoided that.
I'm not disagreeing with that. But what we're not gonna do, what we're definitely not gonna do, is say Stanionis and Barrios is anywhere near the levels of Thurman.
And I'm not definitely not saying that. Definitely not saying that. That's why he shouldn't stay there. Don't even let the motherfuckers have that shit.
Hey, Vlog, do you have a burner account?
No, I don't do all that phony shit. You know
why I asked that. Hold on. Brennan said, why should TC not make it to a fight? Let me answer that real quick.
What does he mean?
So he's talking about his comment earlier. He said that he thinks that Bud should have made it more of like a firefight. The reason you can't make it more like a firefight against somebody like Madrimov, Brennan, is because he was already biting on the feints on the first half of the fight. If you're biting on the feints, more than likely Madrimov is probably going to have to drop on you when it comes down to exchanges. And Vlog did say this before the fight. Vlog said, hey, Bud's going to have a problem with Madrimov throwing with him. If you're biting on the feints, the guy that's getting the advantage off the feints is going to beat you to the next punch. He's going to beat you to the next shot. That's why you can't make it into a firefight. Actually, Madrimov probably would have knocked him dead. Madrimov probably would have had a clear win if he'd have made it a firefight. That's why you don't do that. Dog 215, he said, that's right, Vlog. No, this is the one where I said this is Vlog's burner account. He said Devin Haney destroys everyone at 147. Pure facts. Big Dog Willie. Is that your burner account? Is that your burner account, Vlog?
He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
He's talking to you?
And I'm saying he subbed to me because that.
He subbed to you.
He's coming. Yeah, that comment's coming from mine.
Vlog. Do you have anything to do with this account, sir?
Nah, bro. But once Boots leave, he might have a bit of an argument, bro. Once Boots leave, he may have a bit of an argument just on the boxing ability side. Now, we ain't talking power and all of this KO stuff. We just talking about the ability, the pure boxer of the division. I think he could beat a Barrios. I do think he could outbox a Barrios. Now, Barrios' dog will definitely come into play in that fight, and Haney will be tested.
Read the next comment, Jeff. Read the next comment.
Hey, bro. So, are you on records? Oh, hold on. You said Devin Haney KO's Boots pure. Okay, this is definitely not your account. Okay.
Yeah, you know
that's not your account. Okay, all right, we can move on.
Hey, dude, he off that super good. I don't even want none of that.
What kind of juice was it, bro?
Man, he off that asteroid juice, man. That space juice, homie. Damn, bro. Haney KO's Boots.
Whoever that guy is, if that fight ever happens, I'll bet you all the money that I have at that time that doesn't happen. I'll bet you money that I don't have that doesn't happen.
No.
Tommy Doak said, did you think it was odd they started that card at 1 p.m. on West Coast with those earlier fights out in 90-degree weather? Arena looked empty most of the night. To be honest with you, When I was at the Boots fight, a lot of that crowd, the main crowd comes in for like the TV portion of the card. If you're looking at fights, probably Legend, you know this. If you're talking about non-televised portions, you talking family members and members of the team that's in the arena and
No,
media.
bro. Let's not hold up, bro. They had Shakur out there by himself for the Andy Cruz fight. They messed up, bro. The production was all over the place. A lot of wasted money. A lot. I would like to know what Ali Turkey Sheedy did for the community in the surrounding parts of that situation, that arena and things like that. Because I seen a lot of wasted money on production. Did you do anything positive while you put your promotion on in that area, bro? Because man, all the fucking fireworks and all that garbage, bro. Then you brought on the fucking hip hop hillbilly. You what the fuck? Where the fucking grave did y'all find this motherfucking cornball at?
This is the first time I'm actually I'm gonna go worse than I actually agree with Blunt. I'm gonna go even further. I actually think as a Riyadh season card, and I've watched every Riyadh season card, I think that was by far the worst production I've seen.
Fucking terrible.
Because
that was terrible.
He does not know the American market, bro. This dude does not know the American market, bro. This guy, it was horrible.
You put a old white man up there with saggy pants on before the main event. What the bro? What, bro?
But I even think more than that, bro. I even think more than that. When you go back to that point,
bro, why would you do that, bro? Why would you slow the main event down with a half hour? I don't even know what he's saying because I fucking muted my goddamn computer. I wasn't trying to hear nothing. I'm like, why is this dude pants sagging? This motherfucker 55 years old. What the fuck are you doing? Bro, I don't bench, bro. Tell Ala Turkey Sheedy to stay the fuck out of the goddamn that part of promotion. Just do the fight thing. Don't do none of that, bro. Just stop, bro.
I love vlog, man. I love vlog. Tommy Dukes, he said it felt like everybody had their knee pads on for Turkey last night.
Well, that's every
Hey, that nigga was getting his dick sucked from the back last night, homie. Like, god damn. God damn, nigga. What the fuck?
Yo.
Bro, you better never pull up to Saudi, bro. They ain't got no weed out there, so I don't think you even want to go out there, bro.
Oh no, I don't go nowhere where the thing ain't going, homie. You already know what my get down is.
Dog 215 said should have been Kendrick. We gotta cut this off, man. I gotta get to work. Yo, this was a legendary joint, man, for real, man. Big shout out to Boxing First Vlog, Shane, Legend, social media and all that good, brother.
Yeah, man. Facebook, Ty Finney, Instagram, the Legend 3347 podcast in this corner.
Shane, give me social media, brother.
Well, I don't even have much social media. I _am Shane the #1, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
Instagram. Boxing First Vlog, give them that social media, baby.
Man, you see it on the screen, YouTube. Prepare for a very, very vivid Blunt Truth edition this week coming up on this here production we just had to deal with.
Please talk about the bad production of.
Mandatory. Mandatory.
Yeah, I need that.
I'm on Threads right now, bro. So y'all tap in on that Threads via Instagram. You know, that's the Instagram version of Twitter. I like it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in, give me a follow on there. Got some different stuff posting on there. So definitely on the gram too. Boxing First, the #1. #1. That's the page. The one with the boxing #1 first vlog. That's my page. So follow me, man. I appreciate it.
Look at vlog venturing out, getting into new things and social media.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Okay, vlog.
I'm trying.
Okay, brother. Hey, man, I'm all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, IG, everything G5 Jeff TV, man. This was a legendary episode of the Goodfellas Sunday Boxing Talk, man. Big shout out to Ty Finney and Legend for sticking this one out, man. Go ahead, go back to bed, get some sleep.
Yeah.
You know,
me too.
Putting in some long hours vlog as well, man. So on behalf of Boxing First Vlog, Ty Finney, the Legend, Shane, VP Shane, your boy G5 Jeff TV, man. We will catch y'all this week. Please follow us on social media so you can Keep up with us, and we're gonna see y'all next Sunday.